Hello everyone, this is a short video on how to maintain your aquarium without any water changes and not even vacuuming the bottom. I set up this tank 1 year ago, and ever since I have only added tap water without any chemicals. Essentially, I place the water in a 1 gallon jug and let it sit there for a couple days. Maybe helps on dissipating some of the chemicals, and then I add it to the water. I have never vacuumed the tank either. You can probably see the accumulation of I guess poop and food on the bottom underneath the substrate, but on top it's pretty clean. In fact, that substrate I got it at Walmart. And so how did I do to keep this aquarium so clean with so many fish? It's overpopulated. This is only a 10-gallon tank. Well, I started just like any beginners. I didn't know anything about tanks. I put the water in there, threw the fish in there, they died. I added more fish later, they died. So eventually my tank cycled. And I started watching videos and reading. And essentially today, all I have is my plants. My plants do everything. They will essentially, everything that goes on the substrate will be consumed by the plants. And the water is essentially, like, if you want to call it, like a natural filter. And oxygen is released into the water. And I know nothing about chemicals, but what I do know is that my fish have been alive and reproducing for over a year now. I recently added a beta to keep the molly's population under control. You probably will see them swimming around. And I try not to overfeed the fish. Sometimes I do, but I try not to because the water will start getting dirty. But I don't clean it. I just leave it alone. I try, reduce the food until it starts clearing up. And for the most part, the water is just like you see it right now. Pretty clear. There's natural algae, and I leave it alone. I leave it for the fish. I have tiny fish that will eat the algae. I have snails as well, and a pleco that has grown. He's probably 5 inches now. So this is a 100% natural happy tank. Well, I hope it helps some of you. I strongly recommend trying. Just use plants, don't add any chemicals. I have the pH tester, I have the test strips. I don't use them. I haven't thrown them away, but should just throw them away or sell them. There is, at least for my tank, no point on having them. Good luck to you all. Have fun.